Good day, readers. We will continue the journey with the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Good day to you. Let us continue. Let us begin. Confession. I want to tell you in writing what you have tried to guess. For centuries, for days, and rushing hours, and simply lying in your beds. Why are we in this world, in skin, so sensitive? Unlike our living brothers, the fish, the bees, and the beast, without wings or fangs or claws, defenseless out in the nature, in any wind or heat or weather beat. We're different, sometimes so utterly unalike. We're fireflies, yet born by darkness. In every fiber of our soul, we're rushing up and still can't fly. Like burdened earth, bound by the feet, the cages, our past deeds. We ask for water in the desert or look for snowdrops in the snow. The light and shadow woven inside us. Delusions hide reality from us, and we can't see the naked truth. Missing our lives, believe in our dreams. Trying to be strong and tough and fleeing further from the love. And yet, who are we? What can we do to ask, to give, to realize, see the essence to the core? There is a theory that always springs my mind. We're not just bodies. We have a mission here to fulfill for long. And searching for the matter perfect, not wasting our lives. All forms of it, the movement from the birth, physical, spiritual, and chemical compounds, for further incarnations of the nature. In other words, conditions and unknown lands of our future, the pinnacle of our goal is build perfection. We serve it and bring it to the subtle world. Awareness of firmament, of bread and water, relations on the earth. What can we do? Perhaps believe in all that we can, that our Father's house is home for us, where love awaits, and there we go, with our wings cut and hearts broken, betrayed, deceived, in tears and agony, but our feet remains unseen. As the desert sands conceal our footprints, still the same as hundreds of years ago, we're surrounded by walls of misconception. How to survive when politics, finances, and medicine all bring us lies. The truth is somewhere hidden and not allowed to be found. Or they will stop us like they did it to the best of us. What for to wait? When will our day and hour come? When will the body ascend and great movement across the worlds will start? What we behold and undergo will serve the good of matrix of creation. Our mission fulfills great expectations of all saints assembly and our Father. The team of light searches a path to build a world of happiness and goodness. Mistakes? Oh yes, we make them more than we like to and expect. But how we know the good from bad? Why we cry for and suffer for? If only we recall the path of our brother Christ, who connived the whole truth to the very last burning cross. He also could, without accepting the world, withdraw from all of our sins and flaws, to leave for desert and forget everything, and pray in silence otherworldly. Still, we pursue another goal, connive the suffering and sin, rise of inspiration, fly of love, and look into the well of solid dark, not to succumb, to learn through vice. To those beside us, help to understand and rise. What can we do? We can bestow the space around us with energy of love and raise awareness while being up and doing the above. Submerged in darkness, we at times forget the light, but we stand strong and sometimes wise and patient. We merely fulfill the Father's task. That is to walk as promised up to the end of our earthly path. We serve eternity by trying to collect the pieces of experience and truth to build our worlds from concepts such as love, creation, thriving. We are like scouts, special target troops. We seek no help from our Father. We know how tiring it may be to build new worlds. We, like soldiers cast to earth, we stayed to only drag from battlefield our wonderful and wounded brothers, while only tapping energy that we have saved. and giving what we can to others. Not let our close ones fade. There's no easy book for us to pry. What can we do? We blaze our trail in pursuit of perfection as best we can, fall down in our attempts to fly, and on the way to the center of creation, learn more and more and more the meaning of the toll in which we seem to suffer of damnation. Sometimes our souls explode and our hearts feel hurt. But there are also times when we find happiness and peace. And state of love and cozy, warming light of sacred earth. The earth cures painfully misguidance. She drops its time-worn labels that she used to hold. For now, we are disciples here to become the masters, to be creators of a whole new world that just from dust and light and fire we will inevitably mold. There is much more to us than meets the eye. We have so many traits that rest unseen. We charge the building matrix on the fly, with old and new all emerged within. The building matrix sorts and reviews the legacy we charged it with, to then update the program of creation and build unprecedented wits. To understand the universal codes, to make the matrix of the worlds, and to revive creation of gods. We do exist, but we are hidden. We are the angels with no memory of wings. We still can fly. The wings are not forbidden. However, with the mission given, we must acknowledge what the mission brings. The Epos of universal love. They robbed me, left me devastated. They wanted to take my life away. God himself came out in my path. He took my hand and told me on the way, "Do you wish to learn the truth?" He told me quietly, "Be mine. I don't need anything from you but love. I don't need anything from you but love." The Virgin gently whispered how to fill the spring with love. If it go dry along the way, if it ran out of faith and dried. The God's vicar said to me, "Who can steal your spring?" Well, generosity of soul and your heart cannot be brief. You thought you became poor, forgetting the generosity of heart, while you go and got richer 100-fold because you got the crown of love. You gave the oath of loyalty once at the altar. Here you are again at the altar of fate, losing the human values you gain the time-honored sense. When you are led by the God's vicar himself, all earthly burdens become as light as a feather. There's no place for burden in such life, but there is a concept of freedom, freed from the spell of thought that only wealth can rule you. Oh man, man's stupidity, retreat. Those craving for shops to empty gain an empty soul. When you let go the means, money, and gain easily, God grants you but 100-fold of novelty. Thus, the seeker shall always find. Thus, the learned shall not make the same mistake again. Thus, the loving shall be loved. Thus, thirsty shall find the spring. And the believer in God's creation shall become a co-creator. The simple truths and drunk a long time ago by the wisdom of Creator are covered for ages. Stand up, man, and shake off the yokes which you have put yourself. Again, become inspired, the freedom messenger. Carry the flame of love. Then you are needed by the great many. And only then you need yourself. Again, you are the example of reasonable well-being as you yourself have made the destiny. The path golden. The only one who found the golden mean became the great mother of earth. April 5th, 2011. Creation of the universe. The cosmos I created of myself. Who was I? I was one and only love. Through my creation, I warmed the world with my heart. My child that lived in my soul was love. That was the body. It was mine. However, the shell covered me like a raincoat and the whole universe. It warmed and comforted and brightened in such glow. Everything was created with clarity and joy there. However, daughter told me once, let's create the worlds like ours. This is how I created the Milky Way and started forming the tree of life. along it. While creating the worlds alike, my love told me, beloved Father, allow me to create projection of myself, yourself, and I will name it Earth. Let me draw the lakes and the seas like your skylet. The firmament that looks like your core, I will paint with a rainbow of colors. That will be the forests, meadows, flowers, grass, and birds in the sky. Oh, my beloved Father, give them the voice like you, the voice like you sing. Creator gave his voice to the bird that was called paradise. This is how the paradise was created, with the likeness of the Father of love. When love saw that birds and beasts, fish and forests filled with your joy, by you were born and multiplied. Father said, you know, sweet child, it is empty on earth. There aren't anyone like me and you. Let us create our likeness. This is how Mother Earth was born. I sent to the temple of love projection of ourselves, the likeness of myself and my love, who were created for happiness realization. It was day and it was morning to light everything with a clear eye and to inspire soul and heart with new created eye, the light of my love, saying, oh, sweet love, take the light to be your dipole. Fly, doves, to that earth. You are my firstborns. Brighten everything. And in such blessing, my new family tree will start blossoming in love. When flying to the earth, to that earth, the love said, oh, how beautiful world that you, dear Father, have created. How beautiful the whole earth. Haven't seen anything like this. Such paradise has never been ever there in the heaven. You, Father, put all your soul here as if dissolved in the earth yourself. On flying closer to the place of earth, love saw the gloom of darkness and parted. Heaven's light. The light did not set foot on Mother Earth, let go of hand of love and said, you light the earth with love on one side, and I will do the other. They didn't know, my dear children, they didn't know that there's an army of darkness which covered my love with a brown-black coat. The light did not expect that love was in danger and kept flying towards the earth, but on its own. When crown of the darkness warriors attacked the light, tearing the plant of hair apart, light fell to pieces and only particles reached Mother Earth. This is how my first angel fell. The reason for all reasons is clear. That's how my heart broke up, my spirit moaning, screamed in the darkness. Oh, my light, what have you done? Love was put in a dungeon. love was put in a dungeon, and by the chain of disobedience, its hands and feet were tied. Then I myself decided, upon finding about such pain in that space, to dissolve forever, so the light here on earth did not darken, so that love existed. I tore my heart to pieces and dissolved in that space myself. Then said I to my 2 sons in the heaven, let it be. So in the memory of my love and myself, someday I created my image and also of my love. And you, my sons, will be the first of those to project my world, will be your heritage, your archangel, Michael. And to reign here on Mother Earth, you, Archangel Gabriel, inherit the sword. 2 sons screamed, beloved father, don't say we won't see you anymore. Don't vanish. One and only dear father, don't vanish. Father, allow us to give the vow. Allow us to find love and light in the world. Well, how, dear sons, will you find them if I don't rain my energies? How will you reach Mother Earth? Let it be. I will give you everything, so to keep my presence still. I will handle it myself. As you give me vows, fly doves, when you find love and light, return them to me and come back yourselves. To you, Archangel Michael, for joy and discovery, and for marriage, I will give the favorite of my daughters, who in the new creation will become your half. You, Archangel Gabriel, have a more difficult task. To gather light on Mother Earth, you should find it, but in a woman's appearance. Although it was in man's before. Remember, you won't get neither him nor her unless the light would recognize betrayal. For the light to become whole, you may have many roads to travel, but you must find a tender image. You must find a tender image in it. It is essential to make sense, realize, and break free. I only give you one advice. Do not come back to me before you find love and light. When you find them, I ask you to accept and remember them with your heart. Open the petals of all your 4 hearts. Join in the unity, finding each other. You will get my new world. Then golden age is for your 30. This is how the new light starts and will be ruined of all the devastation. It is for me to build a new world with you. Not many sisters, not many brothers, not many sisters, not many brothers will find you on the earth. In co-creation with my word, only I will open all of them. Today, I revealed my confession to you. Therefore, through my love, I always spoke and now do. and my spirit is entirely in it. Always stands on guard in you and me, and always burns in it. The wholeness of me in love is among you, and there's no more darkness. We won them. Let it be so. Today, I open the hearts of you four. I am your Almighty Father. Step out, children, in the new world. Do not betray me in you and my love. Now you are co-creators. Co-creators only. Now all the questions have my main answer. You tell the people. My center of health and honor, here it is on Mother Earth. I rule it, but only together with you. And new laws you are to implement. I gave you all new crystals and the spheres them. I put and decorate by rainbow, colors, and gamma. My son and my daughter, the energies will flow through your hands, whom I will bring to you, whom I will bring to you and through you. The one will get my supreme task. Who deserves and who deserveth, and what for, in what proportion, and how much, you see, I know. And I will let you realize who you are. I will support in my manners. In such co-creativity, the process of new world creation will accelerate. With love, I lived. With love, created. With love, you are to create my new world. Here is the main of all commandments. Let it be. Father of all creation is your most high Father. With love, tell everyone. Tell everyone. Tell everyone I am in the process of assembly. I rule everything. Thank you, dear reader, for joining us today. Stay with us along the journey of the sacraments of eternity, to be continued. Thank you.